Chiang Mai is Thailand's second city, a smaller, more laid-back alternative to Bangkok's craziness. It was originally the capital of the Lanna Kingdom, but it is now a popular destination for backpackers and other visitors, as well as retirees and humanitarians. Many visitors come back year after year, even remain for years when they only intended to stay for a few weeks. The city has an aura that draws visitors in, whether they are looking for a hiking experience or a spiritual awakening as they journey from temple to temple. Cooking courses, temple tours, street cuisine, and culture are just a few of the activities available in the city. Wat Phra, that Doi Thong. In Chiang Mai, this mountaintop temple is a must-see. The major temple of Wat Doi Thong has a venerated sitting Buddha and is one of the city's most prominent tourist attractions. Hiking up the mountain, a steamy but unforgettable experience. Hiring a motorcycle, or stepping into a songthaew are all options for getting to the temple, red trucks that essentially operate as communal cabs. Because the drive is short, you may complete the journey in approximately 2 hours. Vendors selling souvenirs, antiques, and refreshments may be found at the base of the temple's stairwell. Prepare to climb since the staircase is steep, but the work will be well worth it. On a clear day, and most of them are clear, unless you're traveling during the rainy or scorching seasons, you can see the chetties atop other rats jutting out amid the densely packed buildings. If you're wearing shorts, you'll need to cover your legs with a sarong-style wrap. When entering a temple, it is customary to cover your shoulders and legs to at least the knees. The temple complex has a nominal entrance fee. Doi Thong Village. This little Hmong community is unquestionably more touristy than real. There is, however, a tiny display of a typical hill tribe dwelling, as well as information on the history of the different ethnic groups who have resided in the Thai highlands throughout the centuries. You may dress up in ethnic clothing for a picture shoot if you're feeling extra touristic, and there are several tiny businesses selling hand-woven fabrics, handcrafted jewelry, tea, and other items. You may also stroll around a vast garden with a wide variety of flora while taking in the stunning views of the hamlet. Order a hot bowl of khao soi, Chiang Mai's most famous meal, at one of the little eateries overlooking the countryside below. Doi Thong. This is Thailand's tallest mountain, and the national park that surrounds it is home to many of the natural treasures that made Thailand so appealing in the first place. You may go hiking up the mountain or enjoy a more leisurely stroll around the park. Other features include many waterfalls and a hill tribal community, as well as 2 pagodas dedicated to King Bhumibol Adulyadej and Queen Sirikit. Because you won't be allowed to walk around the park, you'll need to hire a driver for the day or rent a motorcycle to view the sights on your own. Chiang Mai Gate Market. The tastiest street cuisine in Chiang Mai may be found here. Vendors set up shop outside the Chiang Mai Gate every night, selling anything from spicy pork and basil pad kra pao to the ideal dessert of fresh mango sticky rice with coconut milk. Order a smoothie from Mrs. Pa and do yourself a favor. Pa's Smoothies is the name of her stand, which is just across from the 7-Eleven. Allow her to create a mixture of her own making. You can never go wrong this way. The market is open 7 nights a week, but it's preferable to attend on weeknights because Saturday and Sunday evenings have fewer merchants. Night Bazaar. If you're willing to haggle, this is a terrific place to go shopping. Because the Night Bazaar draws so many visitors, you'll want to be wary about being taken advantage of. However, there are some fantastic bargains here, ranging from clothing and scarves to sculptures and home furnishings. After you finish shopping, You may watch a Muay Thai boxing match at the on-site stadium. Muay Thai bouts are a vital aspect of Thai culture, and they may make your trip to Chiang Mai more thrilling. The bouts normally cost between 200 and 400 THB to enter. Elephant Nature Park. There are several elephant camps in the Chiang Mai area, but not all of them are made equal. Many people have been accused of mistreating and overworking the animals. One of these locations is Elephant Nature Park. Volunteers are welcome to spend the day with the elephants, feeding them and washing them in the river. The elephants were mostly rescued after being used as exhibition or work animals. They are no longer workers at ENP and are treated with gentleness and respect. Hua Thong Sticky Waterfalls. This is a spot where you should absolutely spend a day outside of town. The tranquility of the woodland area surrounding the falls is appealing, but the fact that you can climb up the falls is the main lure. You may climb up and down to your heart's content since the limestone is sticky even when water washes over it. It's a great delight, and it's a nice change of pace from some of the more usual tourist attractions. On weekends, the location might get rather crowded, so try to visit during the week. You may hire a Songthi or tuk-tuk driver to take you out and back for between a few hundred and 1,000 Thai baht. Hua Hin Tau. This is an ideal spot for a day of relaxation in the Thai sun, surrounded by hills and with a lake to swim in at your leisure. Locals and foreigners alike enjoy this reservoir. A cottage on the lake may be rented for a few bucks, as well as a large tube to lie on in the water for a nominal charge. You won't need to bring a lunch because the local restaurants will prepare fresh fish and other foods for you. It's also just around 10 kilometers from the city, making it an ideal day excursion. You can hire a driver and agree on a charge for pickup and drop-off.